Hi everybody. Okay, so yesterday I put up a video on the pages that I was painting on the back, and I put the rest of the signatures into the journal that I was making that for. So I am going to turn the camera around and just give you a little show of this journal. I am not selling it, I am keeping it, and I just wanted to show it to you. It's a fun little cute little journal, and it makes me very happy just to look at it. So hold on, I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see. Okay, so here's the cover, and it's from a painting that I did that I have somewhere around here. So what I did, as I told you in the last video, was I made copies of the print, and I did a pamphlet stitch. So it's 3 signatures. It's 9 by 6. I'm not selling it, but I want to just show it to you and give you an idea of what you can do. So these are paintings, watercolor paintings that I've done over the past couple of years, and many of you may have seen it. These are the backs where I just, splash color. I wanted it to be just a little bit different. It's inspired from the inspiration comes from the vintage junk journal ideas where they coffee dye the papers. So I said, let me try to do something that'll give it just a little bit different kind of bling. So let's turn the pages. I think there's 10 pages, which would be really 10 pages of writing opportunity, because the other side is, has a print on it. And it goes like this. I really wish I knew somebody that could help me with software. I'm so like out of the loop with all this, and I'm trying to, it's in at the back of my mind that I really need to learn. Like, I see people popping pictures up and turning things, it just looks so cool the way that they display their videos. But, I'm one of these older generation people, and that's not true. There's a lot of older generation influencers, artists that are doing all kinds of things. And so there's no excuse, really. I think it just comes down to fear and a little bit of, procrastination. So I really like these paintings. They're like doodles. It's not fine art, but it's stuff that I did that I really had fun doing. And let's see, what do we have here? So some of these are like the backs of some, the front pages. I think this is the first signature, but you get an idea. I really like this, the colors. I love this. I love this journal. And like I said, I'm not selling it. Not now, anyway. It takes too long to do something like this, and I want to keep it. So here we go. I hope everybody's doing well. I know, there's a lot of stress in this world, and that's why, I'm kind of like an introvert. I used to do a lot of dancing. I used to go to a group and go out several nights a week with them. That's how I met Pam from the Paper Outpost, who is amazing, by the way, and she's the one that got me. Well, I got inspired by her, I should say. But I have always been interested in art, and I have dabbled in acrylic painting, which now I'm going back into. And here we go. So this is the second signature. I have to look. And you'll see some of these paintings. Okay, so this is the middle. You'll see what I did. And the other side of the painting. So these are not the original prints. These are prints that I made. And I took an art class, acrylic art class, with some exceptional artists, and we were supposed to take our work. Well, we did take our work, not supposed to. We took our work and we had to put it on the board. And I was so scared to put my painting on the board. And you know what? I will show you my painting after I'm done with this. I'll go get it. So some of you may remember Baxter. Here's the cover. And I did a painting of him. So I'd like to really start doing paintings of dogs. I have two pictures that I took of a girl that I met recently, her two dogs. I love dogs. I miss having Baxter around. I'm fortunate that I live in a community that has, they're very dog friendly. So you walk outside and you'll always bump into somebody's pet. This was a gel print I had done a while ago. This came out a little bit duller on this copy. All these are videos that I've done. This is a mouse, or supposed to be a mouse. The other side, I think this is the last signature. And that is the end of that. So now a friend of mine looked at it and she says, no, you really have to have it so that it shuts. So I think what I'm going to do is put ribbon across here and tie a little bow there, and then it'll be shut. And I may put a piece of denim on the back, glue a piece of denim on the back, and just give it more of a finished look. Although a lot of the junk journal people like this open, look. It's just a different style. Okay, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to go get Baxter and show you. Now, he's not finished. I have a little bit more to do with him, but I'll bring him in and you'll see what I've been doing. Okay, so here's a picture of Baxter. And you can see that I originally tried tracing him, and I was putting in lines and everything, and I was trying to do it in watercolor, and I just threw it out. It was terrible. So when I took this class, we had to find something that was an original, and I looked through, pictures and stuff, and this guy was hanging on the wall, so I just took him down and brought him to the class. And she taught us, this is what he looks like. Now, I want to take his hair and bring it, his bangs, and bring it over like this. So that's what I'm going to be working on, is bringing his bang. Now, this is not for sale, but this is just a demonstration of something that I've been doing and working on. So I have a little bit more to do on him. And, I just love this guy so much. He was such a devil. He used to go into the toilet paper in the bathroom, take out all my, vitamins and stuff. I'd find them all over the floor. I always had to lock everything up before I left, but I just adore this little guy. And right now I need to be free because I'm doing a little bit of traveling, and, I go back and forth to see my grandchildren. As I've mentioned, they're a big, giant part of my life, and I'm helping my son. But anyway, not to get into all that, I really came on here to just pretty much show you this journal and give you ideas of what you can do. So I have several journals that I'm going to start posting videos of so that you can see them, and then they're going up on Etsy. Now, I don't have anything up on Etsy. I took the shop down because I didn't really know what I was doing, but I'm going to start posting all these journals, and they're really pretty much going to be going for a very reasonable price. I mean, the amount of hours that go into making these, you can't even make back the money unless you're selling them for hundreds of dollars, which many people are doing. So anyway, with that, I want to wish you all a wonderful day. I want to thank you so much for those of you who are hanging on. And I know some of my videos are not top notch like the professionals, but maybe someday somebody will walk into my life and help me with this. If you know anybody that wants to reach out, send a comment, I would greatly appreciate it. The other thing is, it's absolutely free to just hit that like button, and it helps all of us influencers tremendously. So with that, like, subscribe, hit the button, and I will see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.